Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 7th 1/8 stage contest of the 2016 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. The contest features Wesley Girls High School, Notre Dame Senior High School, and Kwanyako Senior High Technical School. Wesley Girls High School. Notre Dame Senior High School. Kwanyako Senior High Technical School. I have here with me Wesley Girls High School, represented by
Alberta Nanaba Fletcher, final year. Alberta Uswanson, final year.
You are very welcome, ladies. Alberta 1 and 2. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So this is what I have here about you. Last year, you beat Ola Senior High School and Kajabi Asato Senior High School, the 1A stage. And then you went to the quarterfinals. So you are Cedar School. Unfortunately, the big boys were waiting for you there. There was Presec and GSTS. Never mind. What are your plans for today?
Today we hope to challenge our limits, and our message is Elta Ruta Delightata, which means we are empowered to do the impossible. Thank you.
Wow. Well, I thought I heard that in stereo. One from here, one from there. Your supporters are here in their numbers, huh? Okay, best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Next is Notre Dame Senior High School, represented by
Victor Baribi, final year.
WS Adek Wontuma, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. How are you? You are well? Okay, good. Let's see what I have here. Notre Dame, you defeated Pope John Senior High School and Adidome Senior High School at the preliminary stage of competition. How was that contest?
Oh, it was a very difficult one, but by the grace of God, we were able to go through.
Okay, good. Have you recovered?
Yes.
Okay, I like your smile. All right, so let me wish you well. All the best. Finally, I have here with me Kwanyako Senior High Technical School, represented by
Mafu Collins and Pia, final year. Nisong Boyimba, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. How are you today?
We are fine.
You are fine?
Yes, madam.
Okay, good. Let me see what I have. Kwanyako, you beat Barakesi Senior High School and Sacred Heart Senior High School comfortably in the prelims. But you were here last year to the 1A stage. So obviously this year you want to move even further.
Yes, madam.
Yes. Any other plans?
Madam,
Yes, go ahead, Nison.
you hope to go to the finals.
Wow. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Why the brass band from Kwanyako is waiting for us. Okay. Best wishes to you also.
Thank you, madam.
Viewers, our contestants are psyched up. They are ready to go. Some are thinking about finals already. So we'll get ready for the contest. But before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Primetime Limited, supported by RMG Limited, or RMG Ghana Limited. And I would also like to acknowledge GTP for my beautiful outfits. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I'm a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts, simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it gets passed on to the other 2 schools to rank for. Once a school ranks and answers correctly, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with Notre Dame Senior High School. And this first set of questions will take 30 seconds of your time. Notre Dame, what is the linear momentum of a 5-kilogram object moving at 4 meters per second due east? Yes, Victor?
20 Newton second due east.
You're right. A moving object has linear momentum of magnitude 50 Newton second. What force applied parallel to the direction of motion of the object can stop it in 5 seconds? Yes, Alberta?
10 Newton.
You're right. Kwanyako, at what speed will the magnitude of linear momentum of a moving 2-kilogram object be 80 Newton second? Yes, Nisong?
40 meters per second.
You are right. Notre Dame, explain why the first ionization energy of beryllium, atomic number 4, is higher than the first ionization energy of lithium with atomic number 3. Yes, Sadiq.
Okay, looking at beryllium and lithium, beryllium has a lower atomic radius as compared to lithium. And so because of that, the effective nuclear charge in beryllium is higher than that in lithium. So because of that, high energy will be required to remove an electron from beryllium as compared to lithium, thereby making the ionization energy of beryllium higher than lithium. The first ionization energy of beryllium higher than lithium.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Of course, you are very right, but there's more, right? Beryllium has electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, which is also more stable than that of lithium, which is 1s2, 2s1, right? So that was the other part of it. Wesley Girls, explain why the first ionization energy of magnesium, atomic number 12, is higher than that of aluminium, atomic number 13. Yes, Alberta.
Magnesium has a higher first ionization energy than aluminium because magnesium has a stable atomic configuration compared to aluminium, and hence, since its valence shell is fully filled, it makes it more stable. And magnesium comes...
Stop. Yes, I'll give you. Kwanyako, 3 main factors influence the first ionization energy of an atom. A, atomic radius. B, stability of electronic configuration. And C, effective nuclear charge. Which of these factors determine the trend of first ionization potential in elements in a group in the periodic table? Yes, Nisong.
Atomic radius.
2 out of 3. It's atomic radius and effective nuclear charge. So you mentioned one and left one out. Next set comes with a preamble to all schools. This is your preamble. Distinguish between plant cells and animal cells with respect to the following. That's the preamble. Notre Dame. Forms of storage of excess glucose. Yes, Sadiq.
Plant stores it in a form of starch, but animals store it in a form of glycogen.
Yes. Wesley Girls, with the same preamble. Outermost covering of the cells. Yes, Alberta.
In plant cell, the outermost covering is a cell wall, but for animal cell, it is the cell membrane.
All right. With the same preamble, Kwanyako, plastids. Yes, Nisong.
Plant cell has plastids, that's the chloroplast, but animal cell has no plastids.
Yes. Find the first 4 terms of the sequence defined by the recurrence relation. That's the preamble. Please, did you get it? All right. So, your relation, Notre Dame, UN plus 1 is equal to 2UN, and U1 is equal to 2. Yes, Victor.
2, 4, 8, and 16.
You are right. With the same preamble, Wesley Girls, your relation is UN plus 1 is equal to UN plus 2, and U1 is equal to 2. Yes, Nanaba.
2, 4, 6, and 8.
You're right. Kwanyako, with the same preamble, your relation, UN plus 1 is equal to UN minus 2, and U1 is equal to 2. Yes, Collins.
And I'm 2, 0, negative 2, negative 4.
You're right. A 2 nanocoulomb charged particle moving at 10 meters per second enters a uniform 0.4 Tesla magnetic field with its velocity perpendicular to the field. No other fields are present. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. Notre Dame. What is the change in kinetic energy of the particle after 10 seconds? Sadiq?
8 times 10 to the power negative 8 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 0. Wesley Girls, with the same preamble. What is the work done by the magnetic field on the charged particle when the particle travels a distance of 0.1 meters? Yes, Alberta.
0.
You're right. Find the net force on the charge. Collins.
0.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Which of you? Yes, Nanaba.
8 times 10 raised to the power negative 9 newtons.
You're right. Notre Dame. Calculate the volume of oxygen to be released at STP in the electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride solution using carbon electrodes after passing a charge of 1/6 Faraday. Molar volume of a gas at STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. Please give your answer to 2 places of decimal. Yes, Sadiq.
56 decimeter cubed.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, which of you? Please raise your hand. Yes, Nanaba.
9.33 dm cube.
Pardon?
9.33 dm cube. Oh, wait, this one, please.
Not for bonus. I asked for the answer to 2 decimal places. The right answer is 0.93 decimeter cubed. Calculate the volume of oxygen to be released at STP in the electrolysis of molten alumina after passing a charge of 0.3 Faraday. Molar volume of a gas at STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. And please give your answer to 2 places of decimal. Yes, Alberta.
1.88 decimeter cube.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 1.68 decimeter cubed. In the electrolysis of molten KBr, it is found that after passing a certain amount of charge, 5.6 decimeter cubed of bromine gas is evolved. Calculate the moles of potassium that would have been discharged. Molar volume of a gas at STP is still 22.4 decimeter cubed. Yes, Nison.
0.25 moles.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 0.5 moles. Give the branches of biology that deal with the following. Notre Dame, the study of structure and forms of organisms. Yes, Victor.
Morphology.
2 out of 3. Anatomy and morphology. Wesley Girls, with the same preamble, the study of fossils and all aspects of extinct life. Yes, Alberta.
Paleontology.
Yes. Kwanyako, with the same preamble, the study of functions of living organisms and individual organs, tissues, and cells of which they are composed. Yes, Nison.
Physiology.
You are right. Last set of questions for this round, 30 seconds with a preamble. This is the preamble. Find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the graph of the given curve. So I'm expecting 2 answers clearly defined which is which, right? Okay. So Notre Dame, your curve is y is equal to 3x minus 12. Yes, Sadiq.
The y-intercept would be minus 12, and the x-intercept would be 4.
Yes. Wesley Girls High School, your curve is y is equal to x squared minus 4. Is your hand up, Alberta? Go ahead.
The y-intercept is minus 4, and the x-intercept is plus or minus 2.
Yes. With the same preamble, your curve is 2x minus 5y is equal to 10. Yes, Collins?
The s-intercept is 5 and the y-intercept is -2.
You're right. That's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Notre Dame Senior High School has 16 points. Kwanyako Senior High Technical School has 17 points. Wesley Girls High School has 21 points. Well done, contestants. Let me encourage you to work even harder. Round 2 is a round known as the speed race. In this round, questions are thrown to all 3 schools at the same time. In order to answer a question, you ring your bell to draw my attention. May I hear your bell, Wesley Girls High School? Thank you. Yours, Notre Dame. Thank you. And yours, Kwanyako. Thank you. When you ring, your answer must be ready. If you're able to answer the question on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, a point. Best wishes to all of you. First question. Name the most abundant of all skeletal materials that provide support, protection, and metabolic function. Yes, Nisong.
Connective tissues.
No. Another. Yes. Name the type of muscle that is responsible for the contractility of hollow organs. Nisong.
Smooth muscle.
Yes. Give the name of the tough strand of connective tissue. Nisong.
Cartilage.
No. Notre Dame, which of you? Victor.
Ligament.
Yes. Find 3 consecutive natural numbers whose sum is 84.
Yes, raise your hand up.
Alberta.
30.
Incorrect. Notre Dame. Yes,
9,
Sadiq.
9, 10, and 11.
No. Collins.
27, 28, and 29.
You are right. Find 2 supplementary angles if one angle is 30 degrees less.
That's
Yes, Sadiq.
30 degrees and 150.
That's incorrect. Yes, Nisong.
150, 60 degrees and 30 degrees.
No. I continue. Hey, okay, go ahead. Which of you?
75 and 105.
Alberta.
75 degrees and 105 degrees.
Yes. Wesley, factorize completely. 2a squared minus 18b squared. Nisong.
Madam, 2 into bracket a minus 3b, multiplying the expression a plus 3b.
You're right. Which gas law relates volume Nisong.
Charles Law.
That's incorrect. Notre Dame, which of you, Victor?
Boy's Law.
Yes. In the Charles Law, which parameters are related? Nanaba.
Volume and temperature. And they are directly proportional, sorry.
Notre Dame. Yes, Victor.
It's volume and temperature, and they are directly proportional to each other.
No. Go ahead.
Nice.
Nisong.
The absolute temperature is directly proportional to the volume. That's volume over absolute temperature is a constant.
No, I'm not giving you. Which parameters are related in Charles' law? It's either volume and temperature at constant pressure or pressure and temperature at constant volume. How does the density of a gas depend on its temperature? Nisong, go ahead.
The temperature of a gas, the volume of a gas depends on its temperature. That is the square root
No,
of
I'm
its
not
temperature.
accepting it. Next. Notre Dame.
Volume and the density and the temperature are inversely related to each other. That is, as temperature increases, the volume, the density decreases.
I'm not accepting that. Yes, Nanaba.
Density and temperature are inversely related because as the temperature increases, the volume of the gas increases. And since the density is inversely proportional to the volume.
No. The density of a gas varies inversely with temperature. That part you all knew. But this is true at constant pressure. At constant pressure. That was an important part of it. Last set of questions. 30 seconds of your time, maximum. A 2-kilogram object moves directly towards the origin with speed 5 meters per second. What is the angular momentum of the object about the origin? Yes, Nisong.
10 rad per second.
No. I continue. When it is 3 meters away. Alberta.
30 rad per second.
No. Yes, Sadiq.
That would be 30 kilogram meter squared per second.
No. The right answer is 0. The moment arm is 0, and so the angular momentum is 0. All right, next one. The orbital angular momentum of the electron in a Bohr atom is 5 times the ground state angular momentum. Find the ratio of the energy of the electron to the ground state energy. Yes, Sadiq.
25:1.
No. Yes, Nisong.
5:1.
No. Alberta.
1:25.
Yes. A 5 nanocoulomb charge moves with speed 2 meters per second in an electric field of magnitude 8 volts per meter. Find the magnitude of the force on the charge. Collins.
160 nanonewton.
That's incorrect. Alberta.
40 nanonewton.
Yes. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Notre Dame Senior High School has 20 points. Kwanyako Senior High Technical School has 24 points. Wesley Girls High School has 27 points. Well done, contestants. Round 3. This round has a problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which you can present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now, let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A parcel of land is rectangular and measures 300 meters long and 250 meters wide. A perimeter wall 2 meters high is to be built using concrete bricks of width 20 centimeters and density 2,500 kilogram per meter cubed. A. Calculate the total length of the wall. B. Calculate the mass of the wall. And C. Determine the pressure the wall exerts on the ground. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Stop writing. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards. The contestants have presented the answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in physics, could have even been math, but it's physics. Yes, so we have a parcel of land. We've been told its rectangular dimensions have been given, 300 meters long, 250 meters wide. And we are to have a wall built, a perimeter wall that is built, and the wall is supposed to be 2 meters high. Now, the bricks to be used have a thickness or a width of 20 centimeters, and the density of the brick is 2,500 kilogram per meter cubed. The first part is to calculate the total length of the wall. We simply need to calculate the perimeter. So the perimeter of a rectangle is twice the sum of its length and breadth. So 2 multiplied by the sum of the length and breadth, which have been given 300 and 250, And this should give you 1,100 meters. 3 points for this. The second part is to calculate the mass of the wall. Okay, so in this particular case, we've been given density. If we are able to find the volume, we should be able to determine the mass of this wall. Now, the volume of the wall is equal to its perimeter multiplied by the height times the thickness of this wall. And so we take what we have already found from the first part, the perimeter, 1,100 meters multiplied by 2 meters, that's the height of the wall, and the thickness of the wall is 0.2 meters. Multiply that as well. That should give you a volume of 440 meter cubed, right? So if you want the mass, you take the density and multiply by the volume. By the way, for calculating for the volume, 2 points. Now, if you want the mass, take density multiplied by volume. And this should give you 1.1 times 10 to the power 6 kilograms. Another 2 points. Now, the last part is to determine the pressure the wall exerts on the ground. The pressure is the weight of the wall divided by the area, the base area of this wall. So the pressure will be given by the weight. The weight is mass times acceleration due to gravity. And then the area we can get from the dimensions. We know the perimeter and we know the thickness, right? So if we multiply those two, that will give us the area. And then the weight we've already calculated for the mass, multiplied by 10 meters per second squared for acceleration due to gravity. That should give you 1.1 times 10 to the power 6 kilogram multiplied by 10 meters per second squared divided by 1,100 meters multiplied by 0.2 meters. And after a bit of calculation, you should arrive at 50,000 Newton per meter squared. 3 points, giving a total of 10 points. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Contestants, Kwanyako, what were you doing? None of the things here make any sense whatsoever. I'll give you 1 out of 10. Notre Dame. You are looking at me, Victor. Doesn't help, does it? You have some formulas there, but nothing to substantiate what you are thinking. I'm giving you 1 out of 10 as well. Wesley Girls. You have calculations there, but you'd never even bothered to tell me which part is A, which is B. So you are doing things, a lot of things. Anyway, I decided to be generous. So I decided that the first part is A and started looking at that. If that's the case and you were calculating for the perimeter, right, which has to do with the total length of the wall, it's an assumption I'm making, then that's correct. So I'm giving you the 3 points for that. But beyond that, the rest there, interestingly, you use an interesting way of arriving at the right answer for the pressure, but it's not the right calculation. It happened to be coincidence. So everything else there doesn't work out. Normally, if I give others 1 point for attempt, I would add 1 point, but because of your disorganization and the assumption I had to make that the perimeter was A, I'm not giving that to you. So you have 3 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to present each school with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available for the other 2 schools. A school may ring if they answer correctly, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches the penalty point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm starting with you, Wesley Girls High School, your statement. An object placed at a focus of a biconvex lens produces a real inverted image at the other focus of the lens. Yes, Alberta?
It's false.
You're right. A collimated beam of light incident on a biconvex lens converges at the focus of the lens. Yes, Collins?
True.
Yes. Notre Dame. An object placed twice the focal length from a biconvex lens produces a real inverted image at twice the focal length of the lens. Sadiq?
It's false.
Oh, that's a true statement. In a reaction of calcium oxide and water, water is acting as a reducing agent. Yes, Alberta?
It's true.
Oh no, that's a false statement. The reaction is not a redox reaction since there's no change in oxidation states. In a reaction between sodium metal and chlorine, the gas is acting as a Lewis base. Yes,
True.
Collins?
True.
No. Reactions of strong acids with alkalis can all be reduced to one simple reaction. Yes, Victor?
It's true.
Yes. Sine of 150 degrees is equal to sine of 30 degrees. Yes, Alberta?
True.
Yes. Kwanyako, cosine of 210 degrees is equal to cosine of 30 degrees. Yes, Collins?
False.
You're right. Notre Dame. Tangent of 240 degrees is equal to tangent of 60 degrees. Yes, Victor?
It's false.
Oh no. That's a true statement. Wesley Girls. In an ecosystem, autotrophs produce organic compounds that serve as food for them and other organisms. Alberta?
True.
Yes. Flowers are the primary structures used in grouping plant families. Collins?
True.
Yes. Photosynthesis involves the breakdown of complex inorganic molecules. Yes, Victor?
It's false.
You are right. The energy of a stationary particle of mass m0 is m0 c squared, where c is the speed of light in vacuum. Yes, Nanaba?
It's false.
Oh no, that's a true statement. The energy of a moving particle is mc squared, but the mass m is larger than the rest mass m0. Yes, Collins?
True.
Yes. The kinetic energy of a moving particle equals the difference between the total energy, mc squared, and the rest mass energy, m0 c squared. Yes, Sadiq?
It's true.
Yes. 2-hexanol is a secondary alkanol. Yes, Naba?
It's true.
Yes. Kwanyako, Ferlin's reagent can be used to identify the presence of an alkanone. Collins?
True.
No. That's a false statement. A solution of sodium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4 can be used to distinguish between an alkanoic acid and phenol. Yes, Victor?
It's true.
Yes. Wesley Girls, if two triangles have the same shape, they are congruent. Yes, Nanaba?
It's false.
You're right. Congruent triangles have the same area. Yes, Collins?
False.
Oh. That's a true statement. Notre Dame. Triangles with the same dimensions are congruent. Yes, Victor?
It's true.
You're right. Last set of statements for the round. Wesley Girls, collenchyma cells are lignified and living at maturity. Yes, Alberta?
False.
You're right. Kwanyako, collenchyma cells provide support for woody plants. Yes, Collins?
True.
Oh, no. Notre Dame, last statement. Sclerenchyma cells are lignified and living at maturity. Yes, Victor?
It's false.
You are right. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Kwanyako Senior High Technical School has 29 points. Notre Dame Senior High School has 31 points. Wesley Girls High School has 40 points. This is the fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddles. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Wesley Girls High School? Thank you. Yours, Notre Dame. Thank you. And yours, Kwanyako. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles in all. First one. We live in all the world's oceans, in fresh water and on land. We are generally covered with a thick exoskeleton and have a single pair of claws. We are... Yes, Alberta?
Crustaceans.
No. We are decapod crustaceans. We make up about 20% of all marine crustaceans caught, farmed, and consumed worldwide. The mode of articulation of our legs makes a sidelong gait more efficient than a forward movement. We typically walk sideways, a behavior which gives us the word crabwise. Yes, which of you, Sadiq?
Crabs.
Yes. That was the sixth and final clue, 3 points. Part of me can be found in a chemistry lab by combining different elements. I am a combination of 2 inequalities. My solution set is the intersection or union of 2 sets. An example of me is 2x plus 1 is greater than 5, and 3x minus 5 is less than 25. To solve me, solve the component inequalities and find their intersection or union as appropriate. If that's the case, then who am I? Yes, Nison.
Linear inequality.
No. Yes, Victor.
Simultaneous equation.
Yes, Nanaba.
A compound.
The right answer is compound inequality. I am a hydrocarbon. My carbons are in a ring. My molecular formula would also suggest a straight chain hydrocarbon with 1 triple bond. My number of carbons is a product of 2 prime numbers. I have something in common with benzene. Yes, Nissan.
Cyclohexane.
You're right. That was the fifth and final clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a field. I am described by field lines. Yes, Nisong.
Electric field.
You're right. That was the second clue, 4 points. And that brings us to the end of the 5th round. At the end of a very close contest, here are the final scores. Notre Dame Senior High School has 34 points. Kwanyako Senior High Technical School has 36 points. Wesley Girls High School has 40 points. Notre Dame, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Best wishes to you. Kwanyako Senior High Technical School, thank you for being here. You did really well. Unfortunately, wasn't meant to be this time. Best wishes to you. Wesley Girls High School, congratulations on winning the contest. It was not easy, but you did it. Well done. Please prepare well. In fact, practice raising your hand. And I shall look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this exciting contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we will bring you in Fansipim School, St. Charles Minor Seminary, and New Drabin Senior High School. Before I go, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Primetime Limited and is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools and also supported by RMG Ghana Limited. I am grateful for my outfit from GTP. Thank you for joining us this time and see you next time. Bye.